Good morning, fellow dragon fruit growers. This is Paul, and today I thought I'd do a quick update on some of my more unique varieties, how they're doing this season. Now, first up is Paul Thomson's 4S. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out. It's reported to have a pale pink flesh, and it's recorded to be a dwarf grower. It's definitely been pretty vigorous, but it doesn't get as thick as some of the other S series. It's doing great. Really pretty new growth. See it? So definitely a hard to find variety. We also have G3 here, which is another one of Paul Thomson's. Definitely hard to find. I've seen a few imposters out there. Hopefully this is the correct one. It's the most vigorous of the G series, in my experience. So it's been growing quickly. We've been getting a lot of fog every night, so the dragon fruit aren't so happy with that. You can see the growth was a bit atoliated because it started to grow before it had any roots, but it's doing fine now. Up above here we have Paul Thomson's 7S, which is the seedling sister of Sugar Dragon. So I'm excited to see how this one turns out. It grows very similar to Sugar Dragon, but the growth is greener. You can see it's just more green. It's definitely having a great season. Now over here is my Laverne Pink. I'm calling this Paul's Laverne Pink, not because I need a variety named after me, but because it's definitely different than what Spicy Exotics sells as Laverne Pink. You can see how long the thorns are on mine. It's most likely a seedling. You can see down here the original stem, very round, like a seedling would be. Now this thing has been putting out a lot of growth, but it has produced one fruit. And this was my favorite fruit to eat last season, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. Now, I also have a few more over here that are pretty hard to find. Here is Paul Thomson's 6S, and this one just wanted to produce buds, flower buds for me this season, but it's getting some growth now. I'm really excited to see how 6S turns out. It's gonna top the trellis this fall. So the 6S. Over here is Hyloceus lemerii. If you notice, it looks a lot like Pelora. Has some similar traits to it, the growth, I should say. Very beautiful, interesting variety. And the flower is supposed to be really unique. Over here is Jade Red. It's doing great. And then I'll show you one more today. It's right over here. I'm really excited about this one. This is Nambian Orange. Now, funny story about this variety. Nambian Orange is not orange. It's actually going to be a pink-colored flesh. I'm interested to see what this fruit tastes like. Supposedly, it's a great fruit. It's been a decent grower. Grows kind of like a Guatemalan. So, I had 2 cuttings, and now I have, I think, 4 or so. A little skinny, but they're gonna do just fine. Oh, and one more thing, I thought I'd show you this. I have a 5S here. And in Paul Thomson's book, he describes it having long spines. Now, I'm not sure if that's on the fruit, but the way it was written, it seems like it was long spines on the branches. So I found that really interesting, and that this one has been labeled different than Purple Haze. And it grows different too, so this is 5S. And last but not least, this one is Panama. Definitely an interesting looking variety. Don't know much about it. Panama. Really little spines, and it does put on a coat. See? Comes off easily though. All right, there you go. There's a few of the unique ones here. Thanks for watching. Give us a like and a subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Take care.